Hey again, this is Raul with My Marketing Case. I wanted to thank you for taking the time to view this video. Sorry it took a while to get this sent out. We basically had quite a few companies reaching out to us for the educational videos and also ways, tips and tricks on how to go ahead and get them ranked higher on Google. So without further ado, I'd like to go ahead and move into your case. So this is a cut above the rest. So the first things first, I want to mention that I really like the layout. It's really well done. You have the header here, all the applicable information at the top. You got the logo with the number. You want to make sure that number is always being seen. You know, customers, as soon as they like what they see, they're going to go ahead and call in. We scroll down a little bit. It's showing the different types of services that are offered. And I noticed right away that here we start beginning with the main content of the page. So as I'm scrolling through all this and I see here all the contact information, this is really good to have. So the layout is there, the foundation is perfect. So this is something definitely that you can build on. So just from a designer's perspective, the only thing I want to mention, I really like the slideshow. I don't know how it's showing up on the actual recording, but some of this is quite pixelated. I've seen other websites where they are using the, I think the raw files or just really high quality PNG files that make it look a lot more crisper and just really highly detailed. That's something that's really going to stick out. You want to make the best impression right away, but this is a really good foundation. Really like where this is going. Another thing though that I want to mention, which is my first topic, is content. Now content is king when it comes to Google, so we want to make sure we're writing as much content as possible. It's actually referred to as having a minimum of 1,500 words, and within that words of content we want to make sure we're zoning in on keywords. So landscaping, lawn care, fertilization, tree service, whatever, you know, landscape design, these are all keywords that we want to go ahead and hit, and make sure you're targeting the locale, which is going to be Sarasota or the surrounding areas. Like I see like Northport, so Northport landscape design, Sarasota landscape design, lawn care, Sarasota. These are keywords. You need to make sure we're repeating it within the content of the body of the home page, because that's the first thing that's going to show up in the search results. So if I go ahead and compare it to the number one, so this is the number one ranking for landscaping in Sarasota. It's Sarasota Landscaping Incorporated. Beautiful design again, and you see the first header is a really crisp image of what they offer, and that's going to be the first impression. So we go a little bit down here. They're offering some content just to start out with. The first thing I noticed right away, boom, landscape in bold right there. And then we go down a little bit, and I really love this as a marketing pitch. It's basically showing the before and after of their types of projects and their work. So here's showing how it started, and here's the final result. Absolutely looks beautiful. As a new customer, I'm looking at that and I'm saying, hey, like, you know, if they can start out with that and end with that, you know, they're hired. They know what they're doing. They're professional and they're very detail oriented. So this is a great marketing pitch. We go down a little bit, we go to their main section of content. Now I want you to pay attention to this. Landscaping Solutions, Sarasota, Florida. Landscape Design, Sarasota. Landscaping, Landscape Renovations, Landscape, Sarasota, Florida. They keep repeating this in each body of their of each paragraph and in their content. They're repeating these keywords because when I search landscaping in Sarasota, they're most likely going to head up to the top of the search rankings because that's what the keywords they're zoning in on. You don't want to do too many though. You don't want to, this is not to say, hey, flood your whole page with landscaping in Sarasota, because that will be considered spammy and you won't rank for Google. That'll make it even worse. But then you can't have, you know, little to nothing, because then you're not going to rank at all. So it's finding that sweet spot right in the middle, and they've zoned in on it. They know what they're doing now. So that's why they're going to be ranking high on the search results. Go down here a little bit in the on the bottom of their website. Again, really well done. They have blog posts, everything that backs up, you know, all that content. So I went ahead and did a search for landscaping in Sarasota, and I found out that so here is the Google map listings, and here's the GMB. This is the Google My Business page. So they have Arbor Landscape, Soda Landscape, Lawn Lives Matter, and now you might be questioning, well, I don't see Sarasota Landscaping up there. Well, actually they are. If you click on more businesses, they do end up as the fifth. They end up on the 5th ranking for the GMB, which is in the map listings. They still have a little bit of work to do. It's based on a lot of factors. However, why I didn't want to move away from this page is this right here. These are organic listings, and guess who is number one for landscaping in Sarasota? It's Sarasota Landscaping. Then second comes Tropical Gardens Landscape. Then we have Landscaping on a Budget, Grounds Guys, and Sarasota Dash Landscape. So one quick statistic I want to throw your way is that 75% of new users, new potential customers, when they're looking for business services, they're not going to move past this first page. If you're not on this first page, you lost out on 75% of people who are viewing this. Then it goes to the second and third page where it diminishes more and more. By the time you get to the third page, I'm going to be honest, if you're 4 through 10, you might as well not even be ranked. You know, it's either, like the saying goes, it's either your first or your last. So we want to make sure we're ending up on that first page, more specifically within the top search rankings of the first page. That's where the money is. So let me show you how we are able to do that. This is a program that I use that basically analyzes the website, the back end of a website, and shows all the information that I need to know on how to properly rank your business. So I have one pulled up here for SarasotaLandscaping.com, and I have another one pulled up for a cut above FL.com, which is yours. I'm going to go ahead and do a breakdown of this. So this is the UR, the URL rating. The DR is the domain rating. The UR is basically how much Google trusts your website. The DR is your authoritative power with Google. The way you build up UR is you do citations, which are directories that have your company name, business address, and phone number. So the more directories you're in and involved with, the more citations you have. Now these domains can be like Angie's List, Home Advisor, Yelp, Yellow Pages, anything like that, like Triple B, Better Business Bureau, or your local Chamber of Commerce. They're all going to be considered directories. They all build citation, and it builds your trust. So this is how much Google's going to trust you. Basically boost up your ranking with the search ranking of the search listings and with Google My Map listings. So this is all really, really important. DR is basically the way the power is gained from that is from backlinks. So backlinks are websites, blog posts, different types of forums that are referencing your website, and they're pushing that to rank up your DR, which is basically the power that you have in Google. It just refers to your authority and how much authority you have over landscaping. So having a good amount is really good, but the thing is there is different types of backlinks. You know, there's ones that have more authority over others. We don't want spammy backlinks from any type of website. We want ones directed more towards landscaping. So here they have 482 coming from 73 domains. The keywords they're ranking for, 136, this is what they're including in their content in their website. It's bringing them all that traffic. You tally up all of this together and you're looking at 287 total viewers a month. Now this can easily be converted to customers. This is where you're looking at a high conversion rate, and this is all business that everyone else is losing out on because they're not ranking as #1, whereas Sarasota Landscaping is. So then we look at your website. You do have a high UR rating, which is really good. You're basically in a lot of directories. You have a lot of different citations. Where the downfall is the DR. Now you're looking here like, okay, well I have 349 backlinks and they have 482. Why is my DR so much lower? You probably have a lot of spammy backlinks and a lot of links that are just not helping at all. They are targeting the strong ones right now, and they're the ones who are pushing from those specific backlinks that are pushing more and more traffic towards them. You can have 1,000 backlinks and they'll still be stronger because they're targeting the right ones, the quality. It's quality over quantity. So you have 349 coming from 74 domains. And your organic keywords are really up there. They're 100, but again, they only have 36 more, but all of this is driving their DR. They're targeting the right keywords, and in order to do that, we have to do a comparative analysis of what do they have and what do I have, and why is the organic traffic in the end so much more different? Well, that's where it's going to matter. We need to find a way to increase this number, and that's why we do a comparative analysis. So I know this is a lot of information at once. I'm always here to help. You have my phone number, my email. I just hope this video was helpful in some way. If you want to talk about coming up with a marketing strategy so we can kind of compare and overtake the #1 ranking from Sarasota Landscaping, that's all possible. Just give me a call. Thank you so much.